The earliest catalog that I have that shows the Ben Pearson Collegian is the 1958 catalog. And as you can see in 58 and 59, it was more of a long bow. The one identifying feature of these bows is this little logo right here of the two archers. Now here's the interesting part. In 1962, 63, and 1964, the Collegian disappears from the Ben Pearson catalogs. It reappears again in 1966, slightly different with a little bit more of a recurve design. It's pretty much unchanged in 1967, but in 1968, they came out with an all-new design for the Collegian. That design lasts till 1969. And then in 1970, they kept the model number of it, but they changed its name to the Varsity. Dating a Ben Pearson bow can be tough, and there is no real super accurate way. The best way to do it is through the logo you find on your bow. Ben Pearson changed their logos every couple of years. So you can always narrow it down into about a 2 to 3 year window. Now the Collegian Special, because of the model number used and the design of the wood, this one's easy to track down. This one was definitely, these two bows were definitely made between 1968 and 1969. The logos match up, the model numbers match up, and they look exactly like the one in the catalog. All right, everybody, here they are. This is the 20 pounder, and I coated it with polyurethane. I'll bring it in closer so you can look at the wood grains. This is a pretty bow. You know, now, one thing I didn't do is I didn't fix the holes, because for a while my wife wanted to try shooting with sights, and being instinctive, she shot, she didn't like it. The reason we bought the 20 pounder was for a real simple reason. She had shoulder surgery, and she couldn't draw back her other bow. And this baby, I'm telling you, is as light as can be. I've never found one lighter than that. One thing you'll see here, which is a little different, I put the silencer felt here. My wife was playing with speed shooting and she was hitting and putting little knocks, because all the black is just spray paint. So that's the 20 pounder. And this is a 30 pounder. 9 times they look identical. But instead of using polyurethane on this one, I use True Oil gunstock finish. Not only on the wood, but on the fiberglass in the front. You know, and on the wood, I tell you, that stuff works pretty good. I didn't do as many coats. You know, if I did more coats, it'd become even glossier. Now, the one thing you'll see here is when she plays with speed shooting, you see the little white dots. That's why I put the felt on the other one. So I'll put them up alongside each other so you can see them. Don't mind my inability to pick things up. There they are, side by side. All right. This one here is poly, and this one is the True Oil. Hi there. Now I'm in my basement of evil with my little mini range here. I set it up to work my different skills. Got my chronometer. So up first we're going to try the 20 pounder. And I'm very interested to see how fast this one is because we've had this bow for a while and I know how it performs. 20 yards, that's about it. I'm telling you, anything past that, I can throw the arrow faster. Alright, so let's see what it does. $121. $123. $123. You know what? That's a pretty good average. About 123 feet per second out of 2 out of the 3. So I'd say that's about right. Alright, so let's move up to the 30 pounder and see what happens. Okay, got my 30 pounder. I'm going to show you a couple things. These arrows, we found them from Lancaster Archery at Etar. 800 spine. Flip it over as you can see it. They're called Predators. They're by Carbon Express. The head is so small, it had to have a special fitting on it. But that's what my wife needed for how she shoots her spine. 400 is way too heavy. 500 is way too heavy. And the guy goes, you know what? Because I got just what you need. 800s. It's going to be a little strange to fire because it's going to hit the clicker. And it's set for my wife's pull, and she only does maybe like a 26-inch draw. Alright, so let's see what the 30-pound bow does. Yeah, I got a problem. I can't draw it all the way, so I'm going to get cheated on it. And I got an error. But it definitely feels a lot stronger than the 20. Believe it or not, it's only showing 125, but if I can get those couple extra inches, I bet you I can get more out of it. I'm going to set it up and redo this. Yeah, 126. So I'm going to pause this, and I'll be right back after this brief message from our sponsors who don't exist. Alright, I readjust the clicker, so now I should be able to get full draw out of it. Now let's see what she does. Okay, something's got to be wrong there. That's at 110 feet per second. There you go, 144. Tell you what, I put 2 of them. Almost split stupid things. 148. Now we're getting better readings. So this is in the 140-ish range. The 20 pounders in the 120 range. All right, I'm going to shoot a few more just so I can get a better base to work from. And I'll let you know how I figured it out. In my basement, I got a 9.8 yard range in my basement. And my different targets set up to simulate different things. So we'll shoot it, I'll give you my impressions as I shoot, and then I'll take another one so you can see me from behind. Worst part is my rafters are always close, so I got to be careful of them. This is the 20 pounder, and it's beyond easy to pull. Pretty darn good. First one was a little low. And the second one is right under the bullseye. And the third one is just about on the bullseye. So I'll show you not talking garbage. Put my bow down. And I'll rotate it around for you to see it. There's my range. Loosening up my tripod because it never zooms in where you want. You know what? Not bad. And I don't even shoot that bow. Pretty good little group for 20 pounder. Now anything past that, well, now you're asking for trouble. That bow is great from 10 to 15. After that, well, like I said, you're asking for trouble. Up next is the 30 pounder. And first time I ever shot this was when I did the chronograph testing just a few minutes ago. It's my wife's bow. I don't normally shoot it. We'll give it a shot anyways. Let's see how we do. Ooh, a little high. But definitely puts out an arrow much faster than the 20-pounder. There we go, a little better. Take me more than 3 arrows to get this one in. Not bad. You know what? Really nice. It's actually a very sweet shooter. So, let's take a look at this one. Flip you around. Yeah, my shots are high in this one, without a doubt. There you go. First one was the one to the left, and the other two are the second two. Not bad though, it's a sweet shooting bow. Nice one.
But it did.
All right, you hit it. Nice.
I hit
Nice line.
something.
Nice line.
Because you're right up against a tree and
There you go. That's a good shot.
It's too high.
Oh, that was a good shot.